So that's what it looks like when only one neighbor is home on a lazy Sunday night, with the meter spinning on and off as she goes about her life. I'm going to stay here for another minute or so and see if she does something cool, like run the dishwasher or do some laundry or take a bath. But yeah, the meter spins when oh, there it goes again. The meter spins when I'm not using water, and she's not super active up there, but she's active enough. And it seems to be worse when my neighbors are home, but right now it sounds like only my upstairs neighbor is home and moving around and doing stuff. But I guess I'll give it another second. I hope my battery doesn't give out. I don't use my cell phone to take videos. It's not my jam, not my thing. Just give it another minute. I know my hands are shaky, but this is really awkward. When I back out of here, you'll see the setup I've got here to shoot this. My arms are giving out on me a little. Sorry about the shaking. Try to focus back in on this with my arms. Yeah, it's moving again. I hope you're able to see that with my shaking. But yeah, if you watch the red doll, you see it, make its way around. And sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower, sometimes it doesn't move at all. But it does move when I'm not using water. So I'm going to shut up, give it another second. Now that my arms are moved. Focus in on that. Focus in on that. I hope you're able to see this. I can't really see the face on my camera very well. And there it goes again. So I'm thinking that this is probably enough to document. So I'm going to slowly pull out of the water heater closet. And you will see that I've got quite the... Okay, everything's tangled. I'm going to unplug my phone. I've got quite the setup here. I've got my phone charger and a lamp plugged in so that I have a light on the meter. Oh, we should have checked. Darn, I didn't. Let's check the reading. If I can see the face. Let me go up here to the top and focus it. It looks like we're at 106.705 maybe. I'm sorry, I can't really see very well. But let's just put a pin in that. 1006.705 it looks like. And so let's put a pin in that. That's the reading. And now let's just walk you around the apartment. So, okay, backing out. And you will see that I've got a light set up here to illuminate the face of the water meter. Right over there. And I've got my extension cord running. So the water only serves a few things. The sink, which as you can see is in the off position. I always have the plugs in the sink in case there's ever a drip, but there never is. It's always the same. So this is hot. This is cold. This is, whoops, sorry. Ow, my arm. Okay, here we go. This is cold. Can you see that? This is cold. This is hot. It's in the off position with the handle down. So cold on, hot on. And as you can see, there's nothing coming out there because I've got the valves underneath the sink turned off. So let's just get in here and well, you can't really see. How about now? There we go. Okay, so yeah, valve in the off. The valves are in the off position. So let's move on. The second thing that it serves is the washing machine. Out is on, in is off. The washing machine is off. It's not doing anything. And these are the taps. Let me just focus in on that. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Hot and cold, left and right, are in the off position, and the washing machine is off. The only other thing that serves water is the ice machine. As you can see, the bin is empty because I don't run the ice machine, and the ice machine is in the off position. 0 is off, 1 is on. So it's in the off position. Moving on. Okay, we're back in the kitchen. So that's the laundry room we were just in. There we go. That is where the hot water heater is that they installed for the new tenants. And now let's move to the bathroom. This is the last place where water is used. So light on. Okay, let's focus in here. This is the kitchen sink. As you see, I've got the plug in and it's very dry. And this is hot. This is hot. This is cold. They're in the off position. I'm going to switch them to the on position. Nothing coming out. Nothing coming out. Moving on to the toilet. Because, oops, sorry. The valves are closed underneath. So let's get a shot of the valves in the closed position. The toilet valve is in the off position. Coming up the toilet, the bowl is empty because I don't use the toilet. That's just the sediment that's been like that forever. I don't use the toilet for flushing. I flush with gray water from the tub. Haven't